What's up YouTube, AmSub123 here, and today I'm going to be telling you just how you can sort of like boost your graphics for Borderlands 2. Now, some people are wondering how to do this because they look at their own game and they say, this looks nothing like the YouTubers that I watch and all that. They seem to have all these effects, and all that going on. And the reason why you might not be able to see this is because the game actually detects that you wouldn't be able to run those settings like well enough. And so what it does that it basically doesn't add those settings or anything like that in the actual in-game settings, and instead you're sort of forced to play it the normal way. Although here I'm going to show you how you can actually change it. Well, I have a file that makes it so that you can change it and actually be able to run it like any like I don't know. Give you an example, morning after kill or something. Play it as if you had a really high spec PC. Now, me personally, I have a late 2013 MacBook Air. Really not a gaming device, but I'm still able to run it pretty well. Sadly, I won't be able to give you the best example due to the recording software and whatnot, but I will still go on with this anyways. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open your, sorry about that little cut, um, your web browser, I mean. Sorry about that little cut. There was some noise that was going on. So yeah, and you're gonna want to go to the first link in the description. It will lead you to www.mediafire.com/whatever, and you're just gonna want to click download on this. It's gonna be Willow Engine modified, and it's gonna be a .ini file. So you're just gonna want to download it, 72.73 kilobytes. That is barely anything. So simply download that, and you'll end up with this. Now, what you want to do, and uh, I'm not exactly sure on how you're supposed to do this on a Windows computer, although on a Mac, you're supposed to go to your library folder. In my case, it is on the side over here, but in your case, you might need to put in a specific command to find it because the library for some reason is hidden for most users. I unlocked it and I just put it on the sidebar here because it's going to be useful. Going to want to click onto Application Support, find Borderlands 2, Willow Game, Config, and then over here, now you won't have this, okay? But over here, you'll see that you have all of these .ini files. You will have to have run the game at least once, and you'll see a Willow Engine.ini. So you're definitely going to want to make a backup of this, like copy paste it onto a place that you know that it'll be safe and it won't be tampered with or anything like that, just in case that something goes wrong. If something does go wrong or something that you don't want, it is not my fault. I'm not responsible for this because I've warned you ahead of time. So essentially, you're going to want to take this, you're going to want to drag and drop it into here, and you're going to want to make sure that this specific Willow Engine.ini isn't in here. So for example, you could copy paste it onto your desktop and then delete it from here. It's as simple as that. And once that's done, just change Willow Engine modified to Willow Engine, simply like that, and you'll come with this. Now, yeah, I already have it here, but you'll have this file. Simply open it, and you'll see that these are all the settings. Now, there's a specific setting that some people might want to have turned off. I personally have it on, but if ever you want to turn it off, it's motion blur. Now, in some places, this might seem like it actually slows down your game. In my case, I don't really mind. So if you want to find it just on a Mac, you click Command F and just search motion like that and find motion blur over here. It'll say motion blur true. Simply highlight that and change it to false. It is cap sensitive, so make it false with a capital F or true with a capital T. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Aside from that, everything should run absolutely fine. If you want to change more settings, I highly recommend going online and finding a guide about the tweaks because you don't want to mess up anything in your game. So, now that that's done, I'm going to show you the actual gameplay with it on. And yep, that's it. Super simple steps. Absolutely no problem at all. I haven't had any problems with this. It doesn't run at a smooth like 60 frames per second everywhere, but for the case of this, considering I have the screen recorder and that actually really takes away from the whole experience. Uh, so right now, sorry about that little cut that I had, but anyways, still gonna be going on. So yeah, uh, for the sake of this, I'm gonna be going into Southpaw Steam and Power, considering how compact it is, and it's the place that actually makes it run the best. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to there. First of all, as you can see, there's actually like shadows um, under the characters and all that. There's these things called God rays. Uh, Aside from that, the textures are, uh, I believe that they're at not the lowest resolution, but I would say at around medium settings. And as you can see here, the loading screen is a little bit blurry. That's actually because of the motion blur. It creates this effect for some reason. I have no idea why, and I haven't found a way to fix it, but it's no problem. You can live with it, and this won't actually affect the game. It's only the loading screen. And by the way, Sanctuary doesn't run that fast because there's so much stuff. So, for example, I go into here. Texture pop in is not a problem whatsoever. But Sanctuary itself, okay, right now it's just because it's loading everything, but Sanctuary itself, it does not run smoothly. But if we go to, like I said before, the Southpaw Steam and Power, you'll see just how smoothly it can run. And of course, don't forget that I'm running this on a 11-inch MacBook Air, really not something that's made for gaming. So already, as you can see here, the beginning area, everything seems to be running like really smoothly. Uh, I don't really have much problems with this place right now. I'm playing without a mouse, so please forgive me if something goes wrong. As you can see there, the light rays in effect. This place looks actually really nice with all of the effects on and all that. Once again, like I said before, does not run on optimal. Like it doesn't run at the fastest frames per second and all that. But whatever, like you can easily forgive it because of what you get out of it. So yeah, Southpaw Steam and Power. Not many problems here. Um, yeah, I'm actually going to be going to another area, considering I'd like to show a bit more than what I'm already showing here. So yeah, I'm going to be going to a different area. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it runs really nice. As you can see, it's running like really smoothly right now, and it looks just a million times better than what it normally would. So I'll go over here and I'll find another place to go. I guess I could go to Caustic Caverns or Opportunity. Let's go Caustic Caverns. That place has a lot more vibrant colors, so you'll be able to see the true like how it is. Oh, and in the place at the beginning, it does lag a bit because there is a crap ton of god rays um, coming from the ceiling above. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really run with that many problems. Honestly, the recording software takes away a good like I don't know 5-10 frames per second. And that's not too good. Oh, and here's all the light rays I was talking about. But yeah, it takes away like a good like 5-10 frames per second, so that's not really fun to show with the recording and all that. As you can see there, a little bloom effect. It's really nice, honestly. Um, I always play with this. I don't play with like the regular stuff because I find that the regular settings are too basic. So yeah, really not a problem. Uh, Place looks nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick run over to the Minecraft Easter egg, and that should basically be the end of the video, I would imagine. So yeah, this is AmZab123 signing out. So yeah, that's it. Makes the game look nicer. It still runs smoothly, especially without the screen recording on. I really can't stress that enough. But yeah, as you can see, even with the screen recording on, it's still absolutely playable, and I don't have a problem with it. So with that in mind, this is truly AmZab123 signing out.